You're like a circle that floats around me, keeping me safe and sound. And when I fall, you tied a rope to me. You're blessing me every day. I was down with an illusion, like a sparrow with broken wings. But now I shine with your reflection on me. I'm getting back up on my feet. That you showed up was written in the palm. You are a statement, explode like a bomb. I get to push myself to victory. You make me winner. You cut me loose and set me free. You make me win in every way. You showed me how to spread my wings. Yes, I'm the winner of the day. You cut me loose and set me free. You make me win in every way. You showed me how to spread my wings. Yes, I'm the winner of the day. Yes, I'm the winner, yeah. 'Cause I'm the winner, yeah. Am I awake or am I dreaming? So far gone, I won't look back. And when I move, there ain't no stopping me. You're pushing me up to the top. I saw the clouds looking angry, but then the sky reached my mind. And when I space out, I see the possibilities unfolding the way that I want. That you showed up was written in the palm. You are a statement, explode like a bomb. I get to push myself to victory. You make
Good afternoon, everyone. It is Tuesday. And yes, it is New Year's Eve, 2024. This is our last show of the year. And can you believe it? It fell on New Year's Eve on Tuesday, our time. When we reflect back on 2024, and I know so many of you have, and thank you for joining us this last day. I know you could be doing so much more, but I thank you for joining us because we're going to just really reflect, think about just how you made it through some of the difficult times and the great times. You made it. At 12:01, it'll be a new year, a new beginning. So I was thinking, what can I start this show off with? I can give thanks to so many people. Mark Lee, for one, for always being here to make sure this show runs as a producer. Pod TV, for the ever commitment to bringing you the best podcast 7 days a week and 365 days a year. Making sure that so many of us are on Roku, Amazon Fire, LinkedIn, Facebook, YouTube, and so many other social media platforms. Their dedication in 2024 and Mark Lee is just unimaginable. Their time, their commitment to make sure that every person time is given the utmost attention. And we here at Plan to Prosper podcast show thank you, the audience, in all 200 countries, all 50 states of the United States, for being a part of us, for looking at different platforms to find out what's happening, for sharing your ideas and thoughts of what we need to do, for just being willing to let us into your home, into your car, into your meditation, sometimes sitting on a bench by the water, at the ocean, in the river. And there's so many places that you have been where you watch and listen. We thank you. And because of that, we will be back in 2025. And so I'm going to start with this. In 2025, let your journey be a testament to the power of your perseverance and faith. And embrace every moment as a stepping stone, knowing that growth often blossoms in the unseen spaces of challenges in our life. This year, trust the process and let your North Star shine your path ahead. And so in 2025, our theme for the year is the North Star. As we went to our higher power, God Almighty, and asked Him to give the theme for the year, it was the North Star. See, the North Star is a very powerful star. The North Star meaning guiding. Harriet Tubman guided many slaves to freedom using the North Star. Jesus was discovered by the kings using the North Star. We are taught in Girl Scouts and Boy Scouts, if we could find the North Star, it is our guiding principle to get us out. So this year, we have used the North Star in many ways. And I'm talking about this year coming up, 2025. And we want you to join us at 7:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Or catch us on YouTube, or come back and catch us on Facebook. Because we're going to give you some guidance. We're going to have some great speakers for the year. We're going to have some great trainings for the year. And we're not going to limit you how much you can make. We're not going to talk about 6 figures, 7 figures, 5 figures, 3 figures. We want you to make as much as your career will allow you and yourself. We don't want to put any limits on what you can do. This is your time. And I know every year people say we say that. But you have to believe it. You have to look back and reflect in order to move forward. You have to change bad habits into great habits, to good habits. And most important, you have to be accountable. And you must have someone with you to help you be accountable. You cannot do this work in 2025 by yourself. And you want your accountability partner, to be hard on you, to not allow you to just finesse, squeak by, give your lease, but hold you accountable for coming up short. Hold you accountable for not doing the work. Hold you accountable for not hitting each one of your benchmarks. Hold you accountable for not staying true to yourself. Because when that person do that for you, you in turn will have the life that you deserve, that you desire, and many others would be blessed by that, including your accountability partner. Embrace someone that wants you to be the best. But before you step into 2025, and we're going to have a couple hours, I need you to leave some things behind in 2024. Some people you need to let go. You can't bring them with you. They're going to hold you back. Whether they're family members, friends, co-workers. See, the hater's going to be a hater anyway. So why you even want to be with them? You have to leave that negative back. So only have a couple more hours. You have to make a commitment to yourself that they cannot come with you. And they will be okay. You got to leave negative habits back and embrace all this in front of you. The only reason you are not succeeding is because of yourself. It's not because of anyone else. People can try to do, and they can keep moving the bar. But that does not mean for you to stop. So take a deep breath. Be willing to leave them back. It's non-negotiable. See, you can't negotiate with someone that doesn't have your best interests at heart. You can't change people. People have to change themselves. You may want all that you can for them. But if they don't want it for themselves, then there's nothing you can do about it. And you have to be able to give yourself some grace and feed you. Because in a couple of hours, those doors will be closed in 2024. And I don't want you behind that door. I want you to be able to walk into 2025. Because you can. Your North Star is shining so bright in front of you. If you would just take a moment just to see it, that bright star looking at you. And the only thing that's holding you back is you walking through there in a couple of hours. And you can do that. Because many other people is going to be on the other side waiting for you to help you, to guide you, to support you, to help you reach all other opportunities that's out there for you. All you have to do is do the work. Do not get so caught up on people telling you no. No mean right. No, not right now. Move past that. It wasn't for them to bless you anyway or to do that for you. Realize that the yes is so close if you continue moving forward. Look at your North Star. Join us every Tuesday in 2025 to learn about your guided North Star. for all of you to have created these vision boards, these goals boards, the bingo board, I want you to change your board name to the North Star, the guiding purpose to your freedom. I want you to Google the North Star and study it. And for me, the North Star for us at the Plan to Prosper podcast, the Sharon, Campbell Solution Group consultant company, is using the North Star to attain the wisdom, yes, wisdom, and knowledge to reach our purpose and to become the best we can be in 2025. And because of that, so many thousands of people will benefit. To become so committed to our North Star that you will also benefit by showing up on Pod TV, by showing up, getting the information you need to develop your North Star. Because that is going to be your guide to what you're looking for. And that's why it's so important to leave people behind that will stop you, hold you back. Don't engage in standing with people that's gossiping, bringing that negative energy. Sometimes we believe by engaging with them, we can change their mind. But everything does not need a response. Stay focused on the positive and uplifting you and the people around you when you walk through that door in a couple hours in 2025. I thought about having a guest tonight. I pondered a long time. Who could that be? And the North Star said, that guest needs to hear this too. So we end up with no guest. It's for all of you. And all of you are the guests tonight. You have a place at the North Star table. And at this table, we embrace being positive, being uplifted, being an encourager, being a guiding light, and being an accountability partner that will hold you accountable to what you say you want to do. And you got to stop making excuses to that. We make so many excuses to why we can't do or say what we need to do for our own life. And everybody else get to go ahead and do what they want to do at our expense. And then we sit around and complain about it. You can't complain about what you give up. When you give up your power to someone else, your North Star to someone else, when you take a seat back, you can't complain. Your hater's going to be a hater, so you might as well be your North Star. Because they're going to do that anyway. But I assure you, 2025 is your year. So one must say, what makes 2025 different than any other year? Because all of us always say that. This is our year. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. And then we fall off. So let me give you an affirmation that we was talking about. A team that I'm on. So we was talking about this affirmation for 2025. 2025 is your year to raise up, thrive, and shine. Because every challenge you have, remember, face. That word, have and face, okay, in 2024, has prepared you for all your breakthroughs that's ahead of you. And all you have to do is believe, achieve, and keep moving forward. That's it. Because this is your year to soar. There's no limits to you. You are not in a box. There's no limitations. You can do this. So we want you to enjoy these next couple hours in 2024. We want you to sing, even if you can't sing, sing. We want you to smile. We want you to be happy. No matter where you are at right now, joy will come to you. You got to put in the work to get it there. And it is not going to be easy. That's why you need someone to help you. That's why it's important to find that outlet that's positive. And Par TV does that. They're on all the time. Positive podcast people. You know, that's why I joined this platform, because of what they give. That's why, you know, when you work with someone like Mark Lee, they're committed to make sure you are the very best and to help you. That's why, you know, when we think about being a Roku TV or Amazon Fire, that's not something that we as podcasters do. We benefit from the talent that is given to us. And that helps you benefit from that talent. Trust you in 2025. You got to show up. You have to network. You got to get out of the COVID mindset that we still can be on Zoom. We still can do it this way. The world is moving. The world has opened up. You have to get the mindset that you are a taker than a giver. You have to walk in 2025 as a giver to be a receiver of what you want. You can have this because you believe you do the work, and you must do the work. Yes. And just think about your time. How are you going to allocate your time? What is that going to look like? In just a couple hours, the clock will strike 12. And a new year will start. And you will become a new person. So no matter what are you doing to celebrate, whether you're at church, at watch night, whether you're at friends or downtown watching a ball fall, or just sitting home with your family, being thankful. At 12 o'clock, the sky will open up like the North Star. It would say, wake up, world. I'm your guiding light. The question is, are you willing to walk into that and give it all? Even during the hard times, not give up, but see it through. We're going to take a break and we'll be right back. And we're going to come back talking about some and sharing with you some questions to think about in 2025. Oh, welcome back. So, as we conclude this last show of 2024, as your host for the Plan to Prosper podcast show, your North Star for 2025, your guiding purpose. What steps can you take tomorrow, January 1, to ensure you are creating your next 3 years of growth and opportunities? And then how are you going to hold yourself accountable for doing that? What are you going to do different? And one is you're going to close all of those naysayer doors, all of that negative, all of those doors are closed. You're not going to go back there and get someone hoping they'll change. You're not going to do that. They will come through that door when it's time. You don't have to go and get them. You don't have to go and find them. They will come when it's time. And so I want to leave with you tonight some thought questions that we came up with as we putting the show together. Different areas. I think we had like 4 different areas we thought about. And one was personal growth for 2025. I want you to think about that. What have you learned about yourself in 2024? And you only have a couple more hours that has inspired you to change in 2025. Yeah. You need to think about that. What have it? What is it? I'm tired of not having money. I'm tired of living from paycheck to paycheck. I work for this company and they laid me off right at the holiday. And now I got to figure out what to do. I got to retool, go back to college and learn a new trade. You know, what have you learned? I got too complacent on receiving that one check. See, now you got to retool. The other question is, are you living in alignment with your core values and belief? And when I think about that, you may think about, I really don't know what my core values are, or really what my beliefs are. You just like, okay, what is it? What is it? You never really had a chance to sit down and no one never asked you. And you want to know why you just run around in a circle. You haven't taken the time out to discover who you are. And what is it that you want? Is it in line? And if it's going to help the good of the others around you. And how are you going to prioritize your self-care and your mental health in 2025? Yeah, we got to talk about self-care. Make 2025 a self-care year and your mental health year. So that's just some 3 great questions about personal growth. Okay. You could come up with your own, and we want you to. We encourage you to develop you and spend some time with you. As you think about your career and personal development, in 2024, did you achieve your goals you had for you for personal development? Where can you have proved that at? And how are you going to do that? And if you haven't, why not? Because you don't want to take that with you over in 2025. If you was a slacker and you didn't do all of what you're supposed to do, you got to close that door back there and not bring that over here in 2025. If you didn't go and get the skills and the knowledge that you need to succeed in 2024, you have to leave that negative and bring over 2025. So if you bring over the same thing, you're going to get the same result. Okay. You can't blame anyone else because we said close the door. We say seal it and don't go back and visit it. And then what opportunities of growth are you thinking about pursuing in 2025? You should be thinking, you should have a list already laid out. It's never too late. At 12 o'clock, you can start if you haven't done it already. Let's have a good time in these next couple of hours to enjoy reflecting, enjoy friendship, enjoy having conversation with people, and celebrate your life. Just living. But in 2025, we want to also encourage you to look at health and wellness. Not that you say, I want to exercise, I'm going to the gym, and a month later, you're not there. But we want you to think about what is health, what is wellness to you? Not what it is to somebody else, not what it is to other people think you should do, but what it is to you and what type of commitment you can make. Because the commitment is going to drive what you do. If you make a little commitment, you're going to get a little result. If you make no commitment, you're not going to get it. So you can't talk about your health when you're not putting in the work to improve your health. Okay, so let us think about the fact that we have to take accountability. What are you going to do to bring yourself more joy, more peace, a sense of accomplishment, more happiness? And so you just start thinking about what it is. Give me a minute. Thank you. That you're going to do to bring you some happiness, you some joy. And how are you going to deal with stress in 2025? So if you haven't thought about how you're going to bring yourself some joy and peace and happiness, but then how are you going to deal with stress? Because that's part of life. Whether we want it or not, it does come up. Even the best person that meditate and do yogas and stuff, sometimes stress just happens in life. And we have to be able to use these things to shift and get back center so we can become the best, because it is in us. And then I want to talk to you about this: purpose and impact. Yeah. What is your purpose? What is your impact? How in 2025 can you align your mission and your purpose become a better you, the best you? Have you ever fell in love with yourself? Are you looking for someone else to love you? And you spend so much time getting them to love you that you never find time for you to love yourself. Because this is it. They may never love you. They may never like you. But they will use you to get what they want over and over again. And while you are saying they'll change, if I love them enough, if I do this enough, that it's never going to be enough. Never. You only can change you. The hurt and the pain. Hey, Renee, how are you doing? Thank you so very much. The hurt and the pain will not last forever. You may think it will, but it won't. The healing will take place. And you will become the person that you want to become. Live to become you and not someone else. When you find yourself asking, begging, pleading for a relationship, I need a man, I need a woman, I need. You can never find that because you have not found the love inside your own self. Because once you find the love in your own self, that person will find you and you won't have to go look for them. The other question I want to leave with you is, what is your legacy? What are you planning on building? What do you want people to remember you about? What better way in 2025 to say, I want my legacy to be this. If I should die today, I can truly say I've lived a good life. Now that's me. I can say that. I can say that and know through the ups and the downs, the pain, the struggles, the tears, the cries, and the joy, I still have lived a good life. Through all of any suffering I went through, when I look back, I've lived a good life. Because all of that made me a better person. For me. Not for you or this person, but for me. When you can find out who you are and release people to be who they are, then you will find peace. No matter if they're your children, your mama, your friend, your husband, it doesn't matter. When you release them, you give yourself permission to love yourself. So what do you want your legacy to be? And in 2025, I want you to choose a word or a phrase that describes you or what you want to be known for, what you're looking for. And see, for me, for my North Star, my shining guiding principle, it is wisdom. I seek wisdom in every part of my life, every corner of me. I have implanted the word wisdom in all 10 fingers, my arms, my eyes, my head, my lips, my nose, my ears, my heart, my feet, my toes, my legs, my thighs, my ankles, my back, my spine, my liver, my stomach, my lungs, all of my organs, all of my body, my blood, my veins. It runneth over with one word, wisdom. That was my guidance star as I seek purpose. I want you to come up with yours. and then embed it into everything you do. Repeat it every day of your life, throughout the day, to say, my guiding star guides me towards wisdom. My guiding star guides me toward purpose, value, success, family, opportunity, contracts, a new home, new health. What is it that's going to guide you to make you better? Because guess what? The life you live in 2024, in these next couple of hours, you have questioned so much of it, and you need another way out. You need more doors closed and more opportunities to walk forward in front of you. And you cannot continue doing the same old thing if you expect to get a different answer, because it doesn't happen. You can't continuously being a procrastinator and think that you're going to build wealth. You can't continue not reading and educating yourself and think you're going to be a subject matter expert. People know. You can't continue telling people, I can help you get to 7-figure whenever people want to get to 8-figure. Because what you're saying to them, you can't service them. And you limiting yourself to say, the best I can do is this, and I can't do no more. You can't keep saying, this price is $4.99, but I'm giving it to you as a discount at $99. Just give it to them at $99 and don't even go through the $4.99. You're going to get better clients. You cannot continue bringing all of that over with you, and you want something different. What is your North Star? What is your North Star? What is your guiding principle? What is the word you want to strive yourself for in 2025? What is the phrase you want to do? And then you want to engulf all of that inside of you. You want to become that. For you, no one else. So as we close out our last show of 2024, I want you to be safe. I want to see each and every last one of you in 2025 on Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. And the great thing about PAR TV is that they make sure it's available 365 days a year in different social media platforms. You have to seek knowledge and wisdom if you intend to grow and prosper. So have a great year as we close out in 2024. Mark, thank you so very much. And we will see you in 2025. Goodbye, everybody. Enjoy.